Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be giving you my Libra December 2018 horoscope forecast. And yes, this does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Anyway, first thing up is, as far as December goes, the Sun will be in Sagittarius from the 1st until the 21st. So the third house is what's going to be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong concentration of energy, focus, and attention on communications, siblings, neighbors, transportation, cousins, short journeys, assimilating information, the early education as well, and also the rational mind, rational thinking. This could also, given that this is Sagittarius energy, this could be done with a lot of Sagittarius-like expansiveness, a lot of exuberance and enthusiasm and optimism, ebullience, a lot of effervescence, a lot of positive energy. It could be really about the power of positive thinking. Right now, there could be a strong focus on that, and really, and also a lot of jocularity and joviality. There could be a lot of joking in your communications. They could be very jocular at this time, and really, you might find yourself being more comedic than usual, and really more, really just a strong concentration of energy on perhaps joking at this time. And it could be more like with your neighbors, with cousins, with siblings, perhaps, and just in your general communication. So anyway, I wanted to say, on the negative side, though, Sagittarius energy can be foolhardy and reckless, and really, just be very careful if you're doing this time when you're driving. There might be a stronger focus on transportation and driving at this time, and whether it's doing errands for people or whatever, and just guard against recklessness as far as that goes. So anyway, next thing up. The Sun will be in Capricorn as far as December goes, from the 21st until the 31st. So the fourth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, there could be a strong focus, concentration of energy and attention on the home life, the family, emotional security, people you may feel close to home with, foundations, traditions, roots, ancestry, the latter or part or the end part of life, who you are at the core. And given that this is Capricorn energy, this may be done with a lot of Capricorn-like discipline, a lot of structure, done in a very methodical manner, very orthodox and conventional way. If you're doing anything with home remodeling, say, this could be done in a very methodical manner, very conventional, not necessarily going outside the box or trying to do things differently as you've done previously. This could be done in a very conventional manner. Also, these fourth house matters may be done in a very regimented but very prudent and cautious manner, and a lot of premeditation as well, a lot of planning if you're trying to take some trip with the family, or doing home remodeling, or just doing something where you're trying to find out who basically you might be trying to get in touch with your roots, your ancestry. This could be done in a very planned and premeditated, very organized fashion. And also, the Capricorn energy, of course, can be very consistent, very serious, and very professional as well. Next thing up. There will be a new moon in Sagittarius on December 7th, so the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, this may manifest perhaps in a new Sagittarius sibling, cousin, or neighbor. If this is say, a sibling, for example. It could, of course, it would be it could be Sagittarius Sun and Moon. If this is, say, a neighbor, it could be a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Sagittarius-like characteristics. This could also be about rekindling a tie, perhaps with a Sagittarius person you may have was prominent in your early education. It could, again, that could be a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or one that embodies Sagittarius characteristics. This could be the start or initiation, perhaps, of a Sagittarius-like book or writing, something that you're going to start writing. It could be sports related, could be something connected with the law, or even maybe foreign travel, something connected with translation, interpretation, learning another language, adventure, exploration. Also, too, this could be a time for you, Libra, where you might be initiating perhaps more exuberant, enthusiastic, expansive, and very optimistic communications, and really just having a lot more positive thinking, seeing the glass is more half full as opposed to half empty, so to speak, and being like that Sagittarius incorrigible optimist, and maybe the start of being that perpetual learner as well at this time. And also, too, this could be the start or beginning, perhaps, of maybe really maybe short journeys that are done with a lot of exuberance, and maybe just for that need to get outdoors and into your neighborhood more as well, and experiencing the outdoors a little bit more. So and maybe or maybe something sports related with your neighbors. Anyway, next thing up, there will be a full moon in Cancer on December 22nd. So the 10th house is what's going to be emphasized and highlighted. At this time for Libra, this could be something, in some cases, this could be the completion or culmination of a Cancerian-like career. It could be something connected with laundry, cooking, restaurant work, home renovation, repair. It could be something connected perhaps with a healing profession or some kind of family business you may have been involved with. Now, full moon also, I mean, this could be about, this could manifest perhaps in being somewhat tired, exasperated, full, had enough of perhaps a rather moody, temperamental, vulnerable, needy, clingy, overly sensitive, dominant parent. It could be someone that may be in a position of authority. This could be somebody that may be prominent in your career. It could even be somebody that has played strongly perhaps in your public image and reputation, if you have in your position where you have like a promoter, say, or somebody that helps you with some kind of advertising, for a business you may have. Anyway, also, too, this could be about the revelation or unveiling, perhaps of something that might threaten your safety and security, your emotional security, and matters as far as your career and reputation goes in the public image. And also, I mean, some of this, I mean, can depend, of course, on aspects that this makes to points in your natal chart. Let's say that this transit full moon in Cancer makes an adverse aspect to your natal Pluto. This could be something where maybe there's some criminal activity in the area where your career is centered, or even a stalker in the area, which you feel might be threatening your safety and security. So, I mean, of course, always look at the aspects as well to points in your natal chart. So anyway, next thing up. Mercury will be in Scorpio as far as December goes, from the 1st until the 12th, so the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, at this time for Libra, this could be a time where your mind may be dominated and fixated, obsessed with generating income and making money. You may find yourself thinking deeply, perhaps in terms of making money at this time and generating income. Scorpio siblings, they could be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Scorpio-like characteristics, might figure prominently in your in terms of your values, your self-esteem, your self-worth at this time. And also, you might find yourself communicating about transformation in second house matters. It could be just a simple transformation of what kind of money you may make, or maybe something connected with your resources and possessions at this time. You might find yourself more involved with very incisive, provocative, probing, deep conversations with the people you generate money with. It could be those that you value as well. And also communicating in this manner about matters connected with your self-esteem and self-worth and how you feel about yourself. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that, I'm back. Anyway, next thing up. Mercury will be in Sagittarius as far as December goes, from the 12th until the 31st. So the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. At this time, you might find yourself being more voluble and loquacious than usual, talking perhaps about a lot of Sagittarius-like subjects with neighbors, siblings, cousins. It could be people that were prominent in your early education. It could be talking matters about, like, say, sports, religion, philosophy, higher education. This could also be manifest perhaps in Sagittarius. Could be siblings, might figure more prominently in your communications. It could be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Sagittarius-like characteristics. They might figure more prominently in your communications, assimilating information, your short journeys at this time. And also, to Sagittarius, being we're talking about Sagittarius energy, and then in the house of Gemini, which is the third house, this could manifest perhaps in talking about a manifold and variety of philosophies at this time, and also speaking with a lot of exuberance and enthusiasm about things you may have learned from your early education. So anyway, well, the next thing up is Venus will be in Scorpio as far for the majority of the month. So the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. This may manifest in some cases as a Scorpio relationships may figure in prominently in your income, your self-worth, self-esteem and possessions, your resources. These may be Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant people, or simply ones that embody Scorpio-like characteristics. Also, you might find yourself valuing more secrecy and privacy in your monetary matters as well. Also, too, you might find yourself expressing enjoyment in Scorpio-like games. It could be with the people you generate income with, if you know someone at your job very well. It could even be doing something with a Ouija board, or playing some astrology games, some mystery games, something with Sherlock Holmes board game if they have one out there. I'm sure they do. Like a Law and Order SVU game, something that could be Scorpio related. And it could even be just things of Scorpio enjoyment in general. Even recycling, if that's something that you may enjoy. Anyway, at this time also, though, avoid charming others, perhaps to manipulate them, perhaps financially at this time, manipulative charm, so to speak. You may find yourself, too, making money, perhaps doing Scorpio things. That could be doing something with the occult, astrology, supernatural, something with forensics, investigation work, doing some work as a coroner, a field that may be connected with death, something that requires a lot of deep and extensive research. Also, too, could be a time where you may value getting power and control over your finances and over your possessions and resources at this time. And this is if you've been in a situation, say, where you feel like you haven't had much control over your money and what you're making. This might be a time where you might try to stabilize that and get more power and control as far as that goes. So anyway, next thing up. Mars will be in Pisces still, so the sixth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. You might find at this time becoming somewhat angry, exasperated at perhaps a deceptive or duplicitous lethargic, apathetic, indolent. It could be an aunt, an uncle, someone prominent in your daily routine, in your employment, or someone in your health life as well. It could be somebody that you work out with at a health and fitness place. Also, there could be a little more propensity for perhaps a Pisces work-related accident. It could be some burns from chemicals, or losing your footing, or slipping on some chemicals. Perhaps this may also manifest in some kind of a mysterious headaches at this time. You might find yourself at this time, when you're talking about Pisces energy, it's often more loafing and relaxing, indolent energy, and very passive. You might find yourself at this time feel more like loafing and relaxing, as opposed to putting energy into working at this time, or even working out or doing something health related. On a positive end, though, this may manifest perhaps in putting a lot of compassionate, self-sacrificing, and philanthropic energy in service rendered perhaps to others. And also too, I mean, again, talking about Mars and Pisces, Mars and Pisces could have that lack of assertiveness and being overly passive, and it could be over work related matters and just general things in your daily routine that you generally may do, but you may not feel as much apt to doing it at this time as opposed to usual, or even doing something exercise related, even general hygiene. It might be a little bit more of a chore to get those things accomplished at this time. You might also find yourself trying to fulfill some sexual fantasy, perhaps with someone you may be at work, that you may work with at this time, or someone prominent in your daily routine as well. So anyway, well, the next thing up is Jupiter will be in Sagittarius at this time. So the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, this could be rather fortuitous for Sagittarius writings and communications. It could be something that could be sports related, religious, something with philosophy. It could also be at this time too, this could be about, remember, as I've talked about previously, Jupiter can be very paradoxical. It could be very strongly benign and benevolent, but could also have the tendency to enlarge and expand. And it could very well expand rather foolhardy, reckless, tactless third house matters, such as in communications, or doing something perhaps with driving in transportation. It's also about, at this time, I mean, this could be very lucky and fortuitous for religious communications, and also this could be about a lot of optimism through religious, maybe short journeys, taking short journeys, maybe to religious places, churches. It could be perhaps also through publishing Sagittarius, like writing something that could be sports related, again, something with the law, something with philosophy, or religion, something about just general positive thinking, anything that could be Sagittarius related. So anyway, well, the next thing up is Saturn will be in Capricorn still. So the fourth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, you might find yourself at this time going through certain restrictions and limitations in matters connected with the home and family life. There may be some despondency in matters at home. There might be something in your home life that is causing this. Also, too, this might manifest in taking care of a debilitated or sickly family member. It could be someone you feel close to home with, or even the less dominant parent, which is often the mother. This could also be getting structure and discipline in your home life, and really about being also about maybe serious foundations, and really a lot of seriousness connected with foundations at this time. And also, too, I mean, given that this is about your ancestry, your roots. This could be about a lot of laborious work, consistent laborious efforts in attempting to get to your roots and your ancestry at this time. And also, another way this may manifest too is that given, Saturn, this could be about older people maybe playing a figure more prominently, perhaps in foundations and with your traditions at this time as well. And also about being that taskmaster in terms of maybe planning for that latter part of your life at this time as well. And that really, so anyway, those are some ways that could, and really working laboriously, perhaps in very consistently in terms of trying to get yourself ready for that latter part of life if you are not already in it. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that. I'm back once again. Anyway, next thing up. Well, Uranus will be in Aries still, so the seventh house is what will be emphasized and highlighted at this time. Well, one way this may manifest is that this could be about very unpredictable, angry, and acrimonious, perhaps behavior. Could be from a significant other, a marriage partner, even a grandmother, someone that you might be in a business partnership. This could also manifest perhaps in a lot of Uranus-like collaborations with others on projects. It could be something connected with innovation, computers, electronics, aerospace, astronomy, even astrology. If you're unattached at this time, Libra, you might find yourself perhaps marrying a foreigner at this time, or maybe even someone in a Uranus-like field, such as an astrologer, someone in another esoteric type field. It could be it also could be someone in aerospace, an innovator, someone in computers or electronics. Another way too this may manifest, this could be about Uranus like open adversaries, somebody that might be in a Uranus like field, or it could be some kind of unpredictable legal situation that may come about and very spontaneously and abruptly as well. You might find your relationships at this time may be a little bit more erratic and sporadic than usual. So anyway, well, the next thing up is Neptune will be in Pisces still. So the sixth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. Now, some cases this could be about the dissipation and dissolving of one's health, or there may be something Neptune related connected with one's health. It could be something with the lymphatic system, the toes, the feet. Perhaps could be something drug or alcohol related, even an inadvertent chemical assimilation, such as maybe radon at work or in your home, perhaps. Something could happen, such as a chemical spill at work, something chemical related. And especially, let's say if this makes an adverse aspect, say to your Mars in your chart, as that could be connected with accidents. Now, also, a lot of the Neptune health issue is really there's greater propensity for this, I think, especially if this makes say an inconjunct to your ascendant and your actual ascendant in your natal chart from that sixth house. Also, too, people in your daily routine might seem more nebulous, more unclear than usual, and even people maybe at your place of employment or even an aunt or uncle as well. There might be more confusion and chaos in your daily routine, but you also might find yourself doing something Neptune related as far as employment goes. It could be doing something with the metaphysical, which includes astrology, something with chemistry, photography, poetry, dancing, something with special effects or illusions, such as working as a magician, anything that may be Neptune related. Anyway, Last but not least, Pluto will be in Capricorn still, so the fourth house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, now I know a lot of you don't want me to say the dreaded D word, but you know I'm going to anyway. In some cases, this could actually reflect the actual literal death of a home or family member, someone you feel close to home with. It could be the less dominant parent, which is often the mother. You might find yourself more embroiled in upheavals and power struggles on the home front. This could also be about perhaps maybe destroying some foundations and maybe supplanting them with others. There could be the revival or resurgence of some, and also digging deep into getting to try to get in touch with your ancestry and your roots and even traditions at this time. Now, also too, it's important to avoid obsessive or compulsive behavior or manipulative behavior in matters with your home life, people that are prominent in your home and family life at this time. Now, also too, I mean, when you look at this energy, I mean, it's also about really digging deep, maybe into getting in touch with who you are at the core as well. So these are some things to look at as far as this goes, and also too at this time, remember that when you look at this, this could be another way. I think this could manifest. You might find yourself becoming overly obsessed with the home life, and it might be really start to dominate your existence, and just to maybe avoid over introversion perhaps at this time. So anyway, basically, well, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for my for the December my Libra December 2018 horoscope forecast. Stay tuned next time where I'll be giving you my Scorpio December 2018 horoscope forecast. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.